No, so just talk about the build up for this one. How exciting is it for you guys?
It's a big game, you know. It's the next game. It's the last time a lot of us, seniors get to play in the stadium, and it's everything that, as a kid that you dream of playing in, and we're looking forward to it.
No, so you played the biggest game already since you've been here. Is there a different way you get ready to play in a game this big?
No, it's us football players, we're creatures of habit. We get in a routine and we do that routine. I have a routine. Every player has a routine, and I'm sticking to my routine. I'm sticking to things that got us here. Things that got me here, and I'm gonna make sure I do what I need to do to make sure I'm ready to play a great game Saturday.
Does it feel similar to 2010?
In a little bit. Every year is different. And this year has its own storyline, and I'm just going out there and just living it up, making the most of it.
You talk about being creatures of habit. How much does it help to have Gus Malzahn as the head coach, a guy that kind of pounds that into every day?
Definitely. It's definitely routine. It's routine with Coach Malzahn. It's routine with us, and for us, our big focus is just every day, get better every day. Just take it one day at a time, and Saturday is going to take care of itself.
You see other teams around the country. They have just bunches of them who have faltered, who haven't been consistent on a key game. I mean, what's kept you all consistent? Kept you all from falling prey to that?
Just the process. We pride ourselves on the process. We pride ourselves on Tuesdays and Wednesday practices. We pride ourselves on the little things, the Friday walkthroughs, and our coaches, they harp on it, and we've as the weeks went on, we've progressively gotten better in the little things, and that's what we're focusing on. And we're focusing on tomorrow's practice, making sure we out there and have a great one.
For a senior, for these seniors, does it get any better than this? The magnitude of this game, Bama 1 versus 4, run defense versus run offense, that kind of thing. Does it get any better than this?
I mean, that's really for y'all to talk about. Us, we're focused on the Iron Bowl. It's huge for us. It's a big time game, and it doesn't matter what the rankings are. This game's gonna be big no matter what. So that for us, that's what we focus on, and we're focusing on making sure that every single day we get better. And Saturday, once again, we'll take care of itself.
Let's just talk about Alabama offense. What do you see from those guys? What challenges?
They got great players. Offensive line, they played quite a bit of ball. Quarterback, he's proven he's a leader for those guys, and their skill position players are great. So they got a great offense. And we just got to continue to work. We got to continue to watch the film, and we got to continue to do the type of things that are going to help us win the football game.
What do you see from A.J. Aaron that he's had this consistency?
He's poised. He's a good player. He leads them. He does everything you want in a quarterback. So he's a great quarterback, and we can't wait till Saturday to play him.
Is it the kind of quarterback you grew up watching rather than these guys like Manziel who run around a lot?
He's more traditional. I guess that's the offense he plays in, but he does what he has to do to help his team out and get him the victory. So he's a good player.
If you're on that 2010 team, what's the biggest difference in your opinion between this Auburn team and that Auburn team?
It's hard to say. It's hard to go out there. I'm not a big time guy that likes to compare different teams and this that. So for us, we're a 2013 Auburn football team. And we hang our hat on that. It means a lot to us. And we're playing for each other, and we're doing everything that you want a football team to do. And that the fans want to see. And we're just Auburn. We're just Auburn. 2013 football team, and we're priding ourselves on that. And we can't wait to finish this thing the right way.
How have you and some of the other seniors helped some young guys? You've been there before in this situation. How do you guys kind of help the young guys?
If they had questions, we just let them know. I mean, they know it's a huge game. Ain't nothing. You can't really hide that. It's a huge game, and they know that they played a big game. We played other big games this season, and for those guys, man, the biggest thing that we can tell them is just live in the moment, make the most of it.
Defense has given up 40-plus points in the last 2 Iron Bowls. Any motivating factor there? It makes you guys feel like you guys got that correct?
Well, we don't dwell on it. We don't dwell on the past Iron Bowls, even the 2010 one, the 2011, 2012. We don't dwell on that. We're focused on the moment. We're focused on the now, and that's all we can control, and that's all we're going to control.
What was Coach Johnson like last week, knowing you guys giving up the 21 points there in the fourth quarter?
Aaron Murray is a great quarterback. They made great adjustments, but we found a way to win, just like we've done all season. We found a way to win, and that's one thing we correct the mistakes, but you know that's one thing that we hung our hat on is that we know that at the end of the game we're gonna find a way to win the game.
What do you think about T.J. Yeldon?
Yeldon's a great player. You know, he's a good back. You know, he's the type of back that franchises love. You know, and you know, for us, we're just going to go out there and gang tackle. We have to get to the football and cause disruption when we get there.
Can you talk about the defense as a whole, that you guys got potential to play better than you guys?
Definitely. We don't think we played our best game. You know, we know that the game's still out there for us. So, you know, for us, we know it's, the big part of it. Playing as many games as I've played in, and a lot of the other guys that's played in a lot of games. We know it's the process. We know it's just the leading up. You know, when you're on the field and the juices are flowing, you know, all that's going to take care of itself. But it comes down to the process and what you're going to do to prepare to win a game.
Was there as a senior or junior when you guys in 2010 that kind of set the tone in the locker room and said, hey, let's not make this a bigger game than it is? And who was that player? And then now, are you that guy for this team?
Back then, we had a great group of seniors. We really did. I mean, the list goes on. The Zach Claytons, the Mike Blancs, the guys that maybe weren't the big time name, but those guys that led. And just going into this year, I feel like we got the same group of guys. We got a good group of seniors, and I said that at the beginning. We got a great group of seniors, and it means a lot to us. And the thing that's big is that the guys under us, they're playing for us, and we're playing for them, and we're just playing for each other, and that's what you want in a football team.
And did you pull aside any of the younger guys and explain the distractions of college game days coming and CBS?
No, I mean, you don't get caught up. We don't get caught up in that. We know that all that's fun. And that's fun for everybody outside. But when you step in between the white lines, we're the only ones that's gonna have a decision on this and have an impact on this football game.
Nosa, I know you're disappointed in 09 when you hurt your foot or your ankle. I can't remember which one it was. And you had to redshirt that year. But if that hadn't happened, 49-0 would have been the end of the career for you.
Definitely, God's good. I mean, everything happens for a reason. I say that a lot. And I'm happy where I am. I'm happy for the opportunity, and I'm just gonna try to make the most of it.
You talk about playing defensive tackle, moving inside this year. Looked like you played well against Georgia, and you feeling more comfortable in there?
Definitely. Every week I'm getting better. I got the best D-line coach in America, and with Coach Gardner, you're gonna get better at the little things. You're gonna get better at the technique. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow get better again. And that's my thing. Just get better every week. And that's the only thing I can control, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Nosa, you mentioned the seniors a lot, and I know you and Dee are pretty close. Have you two talked at all about what this last home game is going to mean to you guys?
Yeah, that's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Dee Ford's a little bit more emotional than me. He may cry, but I honestly, it's what it's about. This is what you dream of when you're a little kid. And going out like this. Going out in front of 88,000. I mean, it doesn't get much better than it. I'm going to soak it all in. I'm going to enjoy it, the time that I have out there with my family, before the game. But, when that ball kicks off, it's go time. It's time to go out there and get a win for all.
What has your relationship been like with Dee over the years where you meet a guy who's got an equal interest in fashion like you do, but he plays instruments and you're able to have similar characteristics and things like that, but, I mean, you're able to crack jokes about him and stuff like that too. So what has that, just kind of that friendship been like for these years?
We're close, man. We're close. We came in together. We play the same position. We work together. When we get a little time off, we go shopping. We do all that. And that's a brother. And I got brothers. Guys that way past football. When the football's over, those are the guys that are gonna be in my wedding. Those are the guys that are gonna be my kids' godfathers. I mean, those guys are they mean a lot to me. And that's once again that's who I'm playing for. I'm playing for guys like Dee Ford and Craig Sanders and Ken Carter and Big Jeff, and that's what it's all about.
We see Dee's, some of his personality here, speaking to us, and then we see him out in the field. So, but what's he like when y'all are just hanging, just chilling? What's that like? What's he like there?
Yeah, I mean, y'all getting the same D we get. He's a class act, but he's a funny guy, and when it comes down to work, he's about his work, and he takes his preparation serious. He takes it. A lot of guys used to make fun of him. Used to carry the water bottles around, but that's infectious. You'll see us all. Before my freshman year, I didn't carry a water bottle, but you see me now. I'm getting hydrated, and it's the little things. And he harps on it, and his approach to the game is contagious, and and it's contagious not only to me, but it's to the whole team. And guys are really, you know, you want a guy like Dee Ford in your locker room for sure.
What's it like seeing him flip that switch, though? I mean, and becoming the aggressive guy that he is out there.
Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. It's awesome. That's what it's about. You know, that's what it's about when you play this game. You know, you can be as nice as you want to off the field, but when you get between those lines, you know, when those lights turn on, it's go time, it's action time, and he gets that. He does that. He does a great job out there for us.
What has Carl Lawson given you guys here these last few games? We haven't talked a lot about him.
Yeah, he's a guy that's getting better every week, every day, and you know, he's a guy that he doesn't take himself too serious. He just goes out there and he just tries to get better, you know, and that's what you want in a young guy. And he's still asking us questions, you know, just like he was in August. He's still asking us questions of the day, you know, just trying to, you know, nitpick our minds, guys that's played a little bit more than he has, and you know, he's gonna be a great player for Auburn, you know, not only for the rest of this year, but you know, years to come.
Nosa, how long did it take you to kind of understand this rivalry coming?
It's quick. I took my recruiting visit in January of '09, and we were playing an Auburn basketball game actually, and I realized then after we actually won that basketball game in the old Coliseum, and then they did the Rammer Jammer in there, and you know, after that you start to realize what this one means. You know, you start to understand that this one goes you know, way past, you know, the white lines. You know, that this one is big for a lot of people in the whole state, not even the whole state, but the whole country.
Coach Malzahn seemed to be so focused all season anyway. He said tonight that it doesn't matter if it's Alabama or a junior high team, you guys are going to keep doing the same thing. Do you believe him despite the stakes here?
Definitely. That's Coach Malzahn. You know, it's about the process, man. You know, every single day we're going to do what we have to do to get better. You know, and that's what got us here, and that's what we're going to do this week. Nothing's going to change. We're not going to change, and you know what we do. We're going to do what we do, and we're going to come out there Saturday and we're going to play great football.
How big is it this week that you guys don't have class and you can focus and prepare and practice?
Definitely, it's huge. It's huge. You know, we're going to use our time to our advantage, and we're going to try to do whatever we have to do to get ready for this game. It's a big one, and we're all looking forward to it.
Have you seen all the RVs that started piling up yesterday? And,
you know, I saw the pictures. That's Auburn football. That's the family. That's what this was all about. You know, it's bigger than us. Like I try to say a lot. You know, this is bigger than us. It's for everybody that bleeds orange and blue. And you see that with those RVs that came 7 days early.
Do y'all talk about as players that?
You know, we see it and we know, and we appreciate it for sure.
Take one more, Ron.
How much has Coach Garner talked to you guys about, you know, his experience here, especially playing Iron Bowl?
You know, he talks about it with us. You know, I'm sure that, you know, as the week goes on, he'll tell us, you know, a little bit more about, you know, his Iron Bowl, and you know, you can tell, you know, it's Iron Bowl, you know, and we're all looking forward to it. We can't wait.
Thanks.